Jake Smaley and this is Jason Schroeder. We're down at BSRL. We wanted to show you guys our lean bathrooms that we've done. We've each read Paul Akers' 2-Second Lean, and there's a chapter in the book that talks about lean out your bathroom, and we've done that here. Jason, do you want to talk about our stalls first?
Yeah, sure. So actually the chapter is called Do It in the Bathroom.
Oh.
If you're going to do lean, you got to start in the
That
bathroom.
kind of sounds dirty, so I don't want to say that.
So in this room, I don't know if you saw the panoramic, but we have a number of urinals, and then we have the full-scale stalls over here. We'll take you through each piece of this. The thrust behind doing these bathrooms is to basically win over the craft, win over the job site, and create a culture, which we'll talk about in a little bit more detail. So this is a typical stall: toilet, wall hung. We have the plunger, the little brush, and then the cleaning supplies down there, the little bowl cleaner. The reason we have one plunger in every stall is because typically, let's just be honest, if you plug the toilet, you don't want to be walking out in front of your buddies going to grab the plunger.
So it's not only the plunger, but if you notice, Jason also said the toilet bowl cleaner and the toilet brush. Because if I come in here, guys, and I make a mess, the last thing I want to do is walk out and look for the toilet brush or like Jason said, the plunger, and I have to clean my mess. But if you look, so we had these cleaned on Monday. It's Tuesday. There's been guys in here all day long. And if you look, Baltimore, do a close up of this toilet for us, please. Closer, 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 closer. Zoom out, please.
You could eat off of that thing.
You could eat off of it. Jason would. So, anyways, keep
So
going.
I wasn't finished with this stuff.
Oh, I'm
actually.
sorry.
So they actually we didn't clean up at all. So we have the 5S system, 14 lean principles in English and in Spanish. Some other stuff in here for education while somebody's using the stall. It just really reminds people of the lean concepts that we want to do to reinforce. Do you want to talk about this, Jake?
Yeah, these are just another thing. It's all about listening to the guys on site. That's really important. I was actually in here using the restroom, and the other day, and the guys came in, and we had a table for them to set while we were waiting for the hooks to set their hard hats or vests or whatever they needed to do down, so they could use the restroom without me holding it. And it was kind of funny because the guy started complaining. He's like, "Yeah, well, those idiots should have put some hooks in here. It would have been nice." And I just spoke up in my stall and I said, "The hooks have been ordered." And it went silent in the bathroom, and it was like this awkward silence. But so we got the hooks in, and we installed them, and it's pretty nice. If I want to come in and use the restroom, I can just hang my hard hat and do my business. So that's a pretty cool addition. The other things that we've really added is we've kind of standardized down here. If you look, all of these stalls have all the same stuff in them.
And look right here, I have to interrupt for just a minute. There's two little pieces of tissue. 80 people on site. I mean, we're not at the peak, but two little pieces of tissue. There aren't other bathrooms. This is what everyone uses. It's absolutely incredible that these are that clean. And we've only had these in operation for a month, but there's no graffiti because they tell us, hey, you're not treating us like animals. You're treating us like real human beings. We have air conditioning, a real nice space. It just really works out. And so the attitude that they take from here of keeping it clean and picking up after themselves, they take out to the job site. And that's why Paul Akers says start in the bathroom first, because create a culture here where it really gets into their heart and their mind, and then they'll do that same thing out on site.
So along with creating culture, one thing that we've implemented is everyone gets to clean the bathroom when they come and do orientation. So the first time they're here, they're getting a dose of this bathroom culture. It might not make them very happy, but they come in and they see, hey, holy cow, how long have you guys had this? These have been open a month and a half? I think month and a half. And I haven't seen any graffiti yet. Everyone's really happy. Everyone likes to take care of their stuff because they're owning it, and they know if we don't take care of it, that things don't last. I don't know, Jason, what do you want to say about this?
Just that the cleaning supplies are here and we know where to put them. And so if somebody needs toilet paper, we trust the guys, and it's a replenishable stock. And so when we come clean, this is actually a new one, so it's not bad that I'm touching it. That's been used. But so this stuff allows us to go clean when we do the orientation. One thing, kind of like when we did the Character Matters training with with the guy that came down and did that. If you put a sign that says integrity and you send people in to go take a test, they'll all do better. If you have a list of the 10 Commandments down on the table while somebody's taking the test, they're more honest because they have a visual reminder with their conscience that they should go do the right thing. So that was in that training that we had a couple months back. We have this sign that says, "You, the skilled craft, are the most important resource on this project. These bathrooms are for you. Please leave it better than you found it and do one thing to keep it clean every time." So what we teach over and over in English and in Spanish is when you leave, pick something up or wipe something down or do something, and then nobody would ever actually have to clean it. So, and here are our urinals with the hooks. And same type of stuff, one lower in case somebody brings family, kids, somebody shorter to the job site, and then obviously the wash stations. But the reason this works, once again, is because you win over the craft, you get them bought into the fact that they're important and we feel that way, and they get used to a self-sustaining culture of cleanliness and quality and standardization, just like that shows in the 5S system, and then they mentally, culturally take that out in the field. And if you walk out on site, you'd be hard pressed to find a piece of trash. And they just treat it the same way. So if you're gonna do lean, I'd say start in the bathroom.
I don't agree with Jason at all. I think it's 120 degrees outside here in Arizona and they don't want to poop in a porta potty.